2015 Maryland Open. In the black,
So
we have Robin Clarke from Toronto,
for
Canada,
the semifinal match between
Mathur,
Mathur, Callis, Alexander, and Clarke.
Callis from the USA.
This is bound to be a great semis. Both have had a pretty comfortable road to the semifinals. Clarke and Alexander had a 3-1 match yesterday. Mathur, Callis managed to make it through the quarters 3-0. So I think both teams are fairly fresh. And yeah, I think it's just going to be a long, steady match. I think the keys for Alexander and Clarke are to obviously play to their strengths, which has just been to be really steady and solid, and just kind of see what Mathur Callis has today, and just go from there. So about to get off for the first serve.
On the right, one love.
Unforced there by Mathur, but I think we can tell quickly what the strategy from Alexander and Clarke is going to be. It's going to be heavy on the right wall to Callis, trying to ice out Mathur as much as possible. Just so dangerous on that side. And the court here in Maryland is playing a little slower. New facility after the, well, not new facility, but just had renovations completed. So the courts are definitely playing a little bit slower, especially on the court that that's being played on right now. There's a great reverse by Callis. So the power aspect, I think, is going to be not as much as a factor as other events. But obviously, all four of these guys could really step into the ball. So. But definitely, as you can see, oh, that's a good breaker from Callis. It's always tough to get the ball by Clarke on the left wall. Just so big, just taking position on that side. So I don't think that will be too common of an occurrence this match. It's still super early in this first game.
Second man from the right, 2-all.
Yeah. Definitely another unforced error by Mathur.
2-all. Fault second serve. Left side, 3-2.
A little bit of a miss hit there from Callis, but I'm sure he'll take it. I think this match is bound to be a long grind. Everyone on the court here is very steady. Everyone can shoot. Another little error there.
4-2.
The Clarke, uncharacteristic. Everyone's just kind of getting their bearings at the moment, but all four of these guys could grind hard, long matches. So I don't really foresee anyone really playing too aggressively today. long grinding rallies, I think, is going to be the tone for the rest of this whole match. I think for
side out.
Clarke and Alexander, I think that's going to be their strategy, is just to obviously keep on pumping it to Callis and just hope that he keep on playing aggressive, makes a few unforced errors, and then maybe make Mathur feel like he has to do a little more than he has to with open balls. So we'll see how they're able to execute that. I think the odds, the Vegas odds, are a little more in Mathur Callis' favor at the moment, going into this match, but. I mean, both Clarke and Alexander are just exceptional doubles players. Clarke, for those of you who aren't too aware, hasn't really played too many events, but his record in the past couple events he's played has been winning the event. So he's definitely no stranger to high-pressure situations or anything like that, so feels very comfortable on the court. Solid rally here.
Thank you. Right side, 4-all.
Wow. So these guys just pumping the ball around the court. Wow, that was great hands there by Alexander. Wow.
5-4.
Quick little reverse. That's the biggest factor right now with these courts just not playing as quick as other events, is that unless you really step into it, you just have a better look when it comes off the front to be able to do a little more than normal. So Zach was able to just get a quick racket on that. Take the first or second lead of the match here. That's a great breaker from Clarke.
Right side, 6-4.
That's going to be a stroke, I think.
7-4.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great spot from Clarke right down the middle. Oh, it's another heartbreaker.
Left, 8-5.
From Callis. Tough one. Clarke should have, saying to Zach, he probably should have left that for him. It's so tough when you're in that front half of the court, when you're getting the ball being blasted at you, to let it go. It's just so inviting to just kind of stick your racket out and try to poke it back, but that's what you got to do. It's a good lead.
Ball's down. From the right.
Yeah, I think that was an aggressive ball from Manic in the back. Obviously can hit that shot, but I think he's just feeling a bit a bit iced out at the moment. So, you know, any opportunity he gets to be able to be a little aggressive, I think he's taking it. But that's exactly what Zach and Clarke are looking to do right now. Just get him real frustrated, just dying to jump in, and then just making him shoot in a non-ideal position on the court.
Yeah, Slet from the right, 9-5.
Good solid lead here in the first. Zach and Robin coming out strong so far. Really steady. Only a couple unforced errors. Other than that,
Out of court.
Spoke too soon
And
there.
out. 6-9.
Clarke just pumped one into the ceiling, I think.
Second serve. 6-9.
Clarke just got a little blocked out there. I think he was debating if he was going to call that there, but it's good positioning from Manic. Checking the ball, seems to be fine.
7.
Oh, it's a great ball from Callis.
Right side.
Loose ball, really well played.
8-9.
Zach was stuck in the back a little bit, and Callis took full advantage of that. So it looks like, yeah, they a good comeback here. They were down 9-5, I think. Battled back to 8. So a couple good gets. Wow. Oh, this. And here we are, 9-all. Solid 4-point stretch here from Red.
9-all.
Big point here. Black definitely needs this point to be able to break this momentum.
From the right, 10-9.
Red fighting back hard here. Just 6 straight points. Oh, that was a great spot. Wow. That just got a racket on it. That's a great ball. Total reactionary bar.
11-9.
I think Zach's thinking the same thing. Maybe a bit lucky, but Callis was all over that. Black in tough here. Really needs to just stop this streak and reset and try to close out this first game. Callis has been super steady on this right wall. Definitely seeing a ton of rubber. Yeah. Just a heavy
right.
forehand. Tough
12-9.
Tough when Mannix in the front part of the court left with a sitter like that. 12-9. 7 straight from Black. Or sorry, from Red.
Yes, let from the right, 12-9.
Just such a huge rally right now. Guys are fighting hard. There's been a couple huge gats so far. Big point. I think Black knows that this is a must. Oh, it's gonna be a tough call, but I think I think it was clear. Yeah, it's a good call.
Pick up. All balls good. From the right, 12-9.
A good battling point. I think Black senses the urgency to be able to stop this heavy run from happening if they have any chance of being able to come back in this game.
12-9.
Oh, it's just a great ball.
Left side.
Callis. I think Clarke thought he was going to do
13-9.
a short front side there, but pumped it deep. Caught him guessing a bit. 13-9 in the first game. Red coming back from 9-4 down. And just like that,
From the
10
right,
straight points from Red.
14-9, game ball. First game to Mathur, Callis.
Just like that.
15-9.
First game to Red, 15-9. Huge run streak of 11 straight points. Definitely think Black will have a little chat about that. But a little bit of a, they're in a tough grind here. So we'll see what's in store for the rest of this match.
Oh, they replayed the point because it was a leg. Yeah.
All right, here we are for second game.
Matches. One
Red
game
leads
to
the
love.
match 1 game to
Callis,
love.
Second game. Love all.
Black had a huge game lead in the first. Black battled back from 9-4 down. So I'm sure Black will be sort of chomping at the bit to get a strong start here, change the tone of the match. Great positioning though from Clarke on these crosses. Just going to Callis' back in. Great get. Oh, that is just great hands from Manic on the cross-court drop.
Left,
yeah, just iced out both Black players.
Yes, let from the one love.
It's a good aggressive shot from Clarke. I think Black definitely needs to start taking the ball in a little bit. It's obviously tough because there's quite a bit of pace coming from Callis. So it's just a matter of sort of getting it back and trying to not get Manic into it. But
yes, let.
I think Manic thought it was
from
down.
The left, one love.
That's it, playing a let. That's a great shot from Callis. Tough ball and backhand down the middle.
Out of court. 3 love. Oh, wow. 4 love.
Zach trying to take it in there. Tough ball. A little aggressive, I think. Black trying to get a little something going here. Robin paused
Left
before
side,
playing that
5
ball.
love.
I think he was considering calling a let, but let it go. And Red up to a solid 5-0 lead right now. 6-0. Amazing reverse.
6 love.
So this is basically a 17-point run that Red has been on. Clarke with another error.
7 love.
I think Black's focus right now is just to build some
1-7.
momentum. Obviously, you're coming back from 7-1. Their first point in 19 points. Finally, we're able to get on the board. So I think right now you're just trying to break the momentum. Red is just so solid right now that obviously the frustration for Black is setting in. But a huge forehand cross-court nick from Manic.
Second man from the right, 1-8.
So you're just trying to get something going at this point, just trying to really battle back. And just at least get to the point where Red doesn't feel super comfortable. Puts a little pressure on each shot. You know, that's all you're really looking to do, and change the momentum 1 point at a time.
2-8.
Great ball there from Zach. 2-8. You know, close the gap a couple points at a time. Great get from Zach. Oh, this is an awesome rally. Just all 4 players absolutely everywhere. Oh, that's a great shot by Zach. Great hold.
Right side. From the right, 3-8.
It's going to take a lot of work like that for Black to grind back, but that's just what's going to be involved to beat these red guys. They've just been absolutely solid all weekend long. So I think Black definitely knew it was going to be a grind from the first serve. So it's going to take a lot of that good squash to be able to take it to red and give them a hard-fought match.
Out of court.
It's unforced. Robin looking a little frustrated there. Yeah, that's a great ball from Callis. Zach just behind him. It's a tough ball. Callis is putting just so much pace on that cross. Great positioning on Clarke, just trying to, bunt it back high, but that ball was squirted a bit loose.
Out. Second from the right, 10-4.
Unforced there from Callis. But been hitting some great winners from that side, so could have, afford with this lead to be a little more aggressive. Another unforced.
Side out.
So I think Black really needs to use this right now. Down 10-5, maybe try to get to 8, 7 or 8, and then they're right back in this second game after being down 9-1. This is just a great rally. All 4 guys involved, working the ball around the whole court, front to back. Just really good squash. Yeah, hard-fought rally there. That was well done by Black.
From the right.
So they need to pull out a couple more of those tough rallies. Just keep on clawing their way back up in the second game.
Second man from the left.
Just a super heads-up play
6-11.
there from Manic. Little side front push there. Oh, Clarke left that sitter for him.
Side out, 12-6.
And Red just really pushing through hard in the second game. Solid lead. Looking really steady. Oh, it's a lucky break there, but Black
Second
definitely
man
needed
from the
that.
left,
That's for sure.
12-7.
Wow, that's a lot of pace. Tough position there for Clarke.
13-7.
Trying to defend sort of both the middle and the side. Commanding lead here for Red in the second. Black not able to get anything going here.
From the left, 14-7 game ball.
First game ball. Red up, commanding 14-7. Bill on first air there.
Second game to Mathur, Callis.
Tough game for Black. Red, solid performance there in the second game. Basically continued the strength of the first. So Black's in tough for the next game. Hopefully they want to go to the distance, but we'll see what happens in this third game. All right, well, we're back for the third game here. Red has been just on their game, playing super tough. Okay. Between the first and second game. Managed to go on an 18 consecutive point streak.
Callis.
So Black is in tough here. I think they were looking a little bit just unsure of kind of what they should be doing or focusing on. But I mean, both guys, both Zach and Robin, are just, you know, not foreign to sort of this situation or having to fight back. So I think both have the mentality that they can be out there and play for a couple hours. So first part of this game is going to be crucial for Black to set the tone, and they stand any chance of making this match go a little bit longer than 3. Oh, it's a great shot from Zach.
Hand out, 1-love.
I think Black will really have to take a hard push here in the first to just build some type of lead, just at least make Red have to think about what they're doing and add a little bit of pressure to each shot that they hit. Oh, that's a great ball from Zach. Great guy, tight ball by Manic. It's a great rally here. You know, it's a solid rally. Good breaker from Clarke. I think Black just has to keep with this strategy. I think in the first couple games there was just too many sort of mid-court loose balls. Ball wasn't making it to the back of the court. So I think Black definitely needs to make sure that that ball's getting all the way back. You know, let Manic or Callis take it around the door. Obviously, they could both hit, you know, winners from the back of the court, but
second man from the left, 2-1.
I think if both had an option, they'd rather them be shooting from sort of the middle back glass rather than you know, the front of the court. So. Huge forehand by Manic, by the way, on that last point. That's a great spot right through the middle.
Side out, 2-all.
That's a good break from Callis.
3-2.
Tough spot for Robin right there. Real good break. Another loose ball in the middle. Callis definitely took advantage of that.
What? 4-2.
Oh, that's a great ball by Manic. Robin, that's just a great ball that was set up by Callis.
5-2.
Great cross into the side. He's really been hitting those spots on the side walls. Been giving Robin some trouble getting those balls back high and deep to his side. And it just gives Manic the opportunity to be able to take all those balls down the middle, and he's just so dangerous. So it's just another, it's a good get. Ooh. Solid rally.
Yes,
I think Robin there was bracing
from
himself.
From the left, 5-2.
For a huge forehand. But Manic stop, which was great. I think Robin's probably pretty appreciative of that. Oh, that's just a great ball from Callis.
From the right, 6-2.
And Red just taking another solid lead in this third game, which has been the case in both the second and third game. First game they came back from 9-4 down. Good ball from Zach. So they just need to keep on grinding, I think, just 1 point at a time, just trying to, you know, I think they're both trying to do that. It's just this red team is just really solid. Oh, great get from Clarke. Good cover from Callis there. Oh, this is great. Just great doubles right now. Ball all over the court. The guys are switching sides. Oh man, just missed that cross court. Oh, it's just a solid rally. Oh, that's a great ball from Zach.
Hand
It's
out.
a hard battle
4-6.
there. Oh man.
4-6.
That's it. That's just the kind of rally that that Black needs to try to turn the tide here in the third.
Yes, let. 4-6.
Oh, that's a little bit of an off-speed one, but good spot from Callis. I think Clarke would like to have that one back. Oh, that's just a great shot from Manik. Pumped 3 balls and then just put in such a beautiful drop. Froze Clarke there for a bit. He was expecting just another pummeling drive. Great, another great cross from Callis. Good spot. Just
left side.
A good breaker.
9-4.
Another solid lead from Red in this third. Have just been so sound this whole match. First error from Callis in a while.
9-5.
So Black needs to definitely use this. Pull this to 9-7. Put a little bit of pressure onto Red.
Hand out. 6-9.
That's a good ball right down the middle. Another unforced there from Clarke. A good lucky break
Left
for Black.
side, 7-10.
Manic's not going to make too many mistakes from that front third of the court. Big point here. That's a good spot.
Yes, let.
Manic with a
Side
quick left.
7-10.
With a quick let. I think he was expecting that ball down the middle.
Yes, let. Seven, 10.
Big point here.
Yes, let. No let. All right, let. Overruled.
I think the idea here that Manic stopped thinking that Zach was calling a let. I think that's what happened. I think
2 out of 3 said
Manic
no
stopped.
let, so we'll probably no let. 8-10.
Thinking that
on the
Zach
right.
called a let, but Zach says he didn't get a call let, and basically we have no let. So
8-10.
another lucky break for Black here, but these are the small things that could change the tide of an entire match. So let's see if Black ends up capitalizing on this. Pulling it back, 10-8. I think we would love to see a 4th game. Just as a spectator, it's always nice. More high-level squash we can see, the better. It's another great rally here. Just some great gets from both sides. Just great rally. Ball being moved around the whole court.
Hang what? 8-10.
That ball. Oh, that is an unforced error from
Hand
Clarke.
out. 11-8.
Not the right time to do it. Zach just telling them to just keep it tight here. They're right in this 3rd game, but definitely can't afford any of these unforced errors. Have to force Red to make some mistakes, or at least, you know, go for the right shot. And if it hits 10, it hits 10, but you have to be steady here. Oh, just a huge forehand from Manic. Just push Clarke out. Yeah,
from the left.
Got the nick too.
12-8.
Not much that he could do there. Just a nice little lead here for Red. Trying to close out this match.
Islet, left side, 12-8.
Oh, that's going to be a stroke.
Islet,
Oh.
12-8.
I thought it was. My bad. Just looked like it was a little lower from this TV view here. Huge point for Black right now to try to extend this match to another game. Solid rally.
Yes, let.
Zach not sure
From the
where
left.
Callis was at that moment. Played a little safety let. Just such a huge rally right now. I think both Red and Black understand the importance of this point right here. Black more than Red. Oh, aggressive drop from Manic from the back left.
18-man from the right, 12.
But he's been hitting pretty much everything today. So that was a great, fortunate break for Black. 12-9. Black basically needs to be perfect here in this remaining points of this third game if they stand any chance of being able to extend this match another game. Great get from Zach. I think Manic mistimed it a little there.
Side out, 10-12.
I think the crowd also getting a little excited over that one. Like to see another game here as well.
10-12.
Black pulling within 2. Oh, that is not what Clarke wanted to do on that one. Oh, unforced there from Zach. Just think he felt it had to be perfect. Actually squared out a bit difficult there, but here we go. First match ball.
Hand out.
Red up 14-10. Red just steady this entire match. Very little unforced errors.
Yes, flat. 14-10, match ball.
Oh, it's a good shot from Robin. You never know. A lot of stranger things have happened.
14-11, match ball.
The Black's definitely gonna just keep on fighting till the end. You never know what's gonna happen. Double squash, no matter what level. Oh, it's a good shot from Manic down the middle. And there you have it, first semifinal. Callis Mathur beats Alexander and Clarke 3-0. Red just too strong on this day. Super steady, not a lot of unforced errors, and really took it to Black. And Black just struggled to kind of get it going, but you know, Red was just really solid today. So first semifinal in the books, and now we're getting ready for the second semifinal.
Ladies and gentlemen, the semifinal of the 2018 Maryland Club Open. In the white, we have James Stout from Bermuda and Greg McArthur from Scotland. In the striped shirts, we have John Russell from England and Yvonne Badan from Switzerland.
Yo, Martino.
The striped team will be serving first. Best of 5 games. Love all.
Clive Leach.
Clive and Kyle will be the referees. Love all.
Hello, hello. First rally here, the second semifinal between Greg McArthur, James Stout, and Swiss and John Russell. Russell and Swiss had a marathon last night where they narrowly escaped a 15-14 in the 5th battle against Rajnanda and Greg Park. Let's see in these early stages how the bodies are moving, if they're sharp, moving forward to the front of the court, because it's tough sometimes to come back from one of those long ones late into the night, and maybe not the best start from Johnny Russell there with a dumb tin into the front left corner. Be an interesting matchup here to see who each team tries to pick on if they do try to choose sides here, because you got two teams with pretty even skill sets between the two walls. Swiss, who's always a tough out, super strong and consistent, and finds a way, like last night, to bury the occasional winner seemingly on the biggest rallies. John Russell, who's as scary as anyone once he gets his confidence going and is seeing the ball early. Good width there from Swiss, finding it nice, low, and wide. Usually Stout's about as hard as anyone on tour to pass with the cross court. He's used to seeing rackets balls whiz by at twice the speed, so sometimes this pace looks like slow motion for him. Guys feeling each other out in the early stages here.
Side out.
Greg going for an open reverse there. That's a it's probably a winner 3 out of 5 times. Ooh. Good attacking ball here from Stout.
2-all.
That's exactly what he needs to be doing. He's so solid through the middle that sometimes he can rely on that, but he's got all the tools to put in dead attacking shots like that cross-court nick. It's great to see him going for it early and often here. There he is again. He almost had another dead one. Ooh. Smart little straight kill from Johnny. Ooh.
Yes, slut from the left, 3-2.
Greg lucky that one clung to the sidewall, narrowly escaping a stroke. Ooh, JR.
Side out, 3-all.
Not the smartest shot he's ever hit. Good width there. Ooh.
From the left,
Good ball
4-3.
there from McArthur. He's one of the best at really getting great width on his both cross courts and cross court nick.
Second from the
Gotta
right,
watch
4
out
all.
just about any time the ball is high right against Greg, because he probably hits it better there than
Yes, slut.
any other right wall in their game.
4-all.
Ooh. Greg
Side out.
missing a
5-4.
few balls that are on his racket, but you got to go for them early so that you're feeling good
second
and
serve.
strong and confident for later on. You know, even if you put in a few tins early in the first game, it can sometimes help you build confidence for when you want to take that ball in towards
Second
the
from
end,
right,
and
5-all.
proves it right there with a beautiful backhand volley drop. That's as good as it gets. Ooh.
Falls down. From the left, 6-5.
Both teams shaking off the nerves here. Obviously a big match for both teams here. Maryland Club Open is always one of the biggest, most important events of the year. Obviously it's
Right side, 7-5.
it's one of the top ranking events and biggest prize money events, but it's such a well-run tournament thanks to Andrew Cordova, and everyone's so well taken care of. It's really, if it's not the top tournament that everyone's circling on their calendar, it's right up there. So both of these teams pumped to be in the semifinals, and obviously would love to write their ticket to the finals tomorrow night.
Side out, 6-7. Seven all from the left.
Cheeky little drop there from Greg. Greg already bright red like a tomato midway through the first game. He's one of those guys that looks tired right from the start, but always finds a way to dig it out and track down the balls.
Yes, slut, 7 all from the left.
Smart ball there from JR. It's those are another one that putting in that ball down through the middle. Oftentimes you'll get a let called against you, but it's important in the beginning of the games to find your width and
7-8,
height through the
second
middle,
man from the right.
because when you're really stepping in on big rallies, it's one of those high percentage winners that you can pull off from time to time. And it's tough to do when you're going for your first down the middle at 13 all in a game. You really want to find that early and be able to lean on it on big rallies. Lazy shot there from Stout. Can't give JR too many openings like that to get comfortable. Good width from Greg. Oh, almost nicks it out. Good length. Tough rally here. Ooh, almost a stroke. Great length.
Falls down. From the left, 8-all.
It's open. Greg's got to attack that. A couple openings for the team in white right here. No one's converting.
Yeah, Slet from the
JR
left,
and Swiss happy to get out of that one with just a let. They were all over the place on that, and both Greg and Stout had a couple of openings to put that rally away. Ooh. Good width.
Hand out, 9-8.
Well, it looks like JR and Swiss are off to a sharper start than last night when they went down 2-love and weren't quite finding their spots early. I think this one has the makings of some really solid squash here. Already getting some great rallies, good shot making. Both teams seem to be pretty keen here today. Ooh,
Down.
Stout
Down.
working it. Smart little drop shot there from
Second
James.
man from the right, 9-all.
It's great to have James and Greg out here. Both playing Maryland Club Open and signed up for a couple of the other big events early in the season. These two have been playing together for a few years now and have scored plenty of good wins, but have never been able to play the full season calendar
Right
that they
side,
want
9-all.
to. Last year they came on really strong towards the end of the year, winning I think maybe 2 of the final 3 or 4 tournaments. It's always tough with James's court tennis and racket schedule. James obviously #1 in the world in rackets and one of the top court tennis players in the world. But we're excited to have him really
Right
keen
side,
on trying to make some noise on the SCA Tour this season. He's excited for it, and he and Greg are going to be one of the toughest teams this season for sure.
Side out, 10-9.
Nice little reverse there from Greg. All right, starting to get into the big rallies here. Really get a sense for who's hitting the sharper ball at this point. Ooh, is that good?
Left side, 11-9.
Wow, great shot. Smart little roll corner there. He had Swiss totally boxed out. Showed the big swing. Got JR stepping back to the back of the court thinking it was going to be big pace and then just rolled it around off that right wall. Beautiful shot there from McArthur. He's got 2 dead winners in a row here. He's starting to get the hot hand. Let's see. Whoa, Swiss. Swiss continuing his
Second man
momentum
from the
from
right,
last night with
11-10.
frame winners at big points of the match. That might be a pretty big shot here. Stout and McArthur were really pulling some momentum there. Blue team really needed that. See how they respond in this rally. Ooh, lucky he didn't get a stroke on that one. Yeah, all good. All right. Everyone regrouping here.
Okay, let 11-10.
Ooh, JR caught.
Left side.
Going from the winner
12-10.
from the back of the court, but then it's wide open when he misses it. Risky shot there that got punished for. Swiss going for it. It's got to be a let.
Yes,
Good ball there
let
from
12-10.
JR getting caught a little out of position here, but he got out of the way on that one. All right, Swiss and JR really need to cut this lead to 1 here. There's a difference between 11-12 and 10-13 is pretty massive, so
12-10.
big as it gets. Good width. Open ball here for Stout. Solid little nick. Oh, Greg doing what he does best, putting the ball away from up high on his right wall.
13-10.
All right, nice little cushion here for Stout McArthur. Let's see if they can keep the pressure on and close this game out. JR's going for the right shots here. He's not quite sharp as he wants to be, I don't think, but with hands like him, it's only a matter of time before he starts finding his spots.
Hand out. 11-13. 13.
Ooh, let's see. JR is ready for Swiss to put in a cheeky little winner there and claim it for his own. What's going on here?
$11-13. Yeah.
Broken string, broken racket, something here.
$11-13. Selected. Yeah. No, it's not. You get paid for it. It's a paid position. Yeah.
Oh god, JR hits that one so well. Not quite the spot he wants there, but well, what happened there?
12-13.
Nice little fading kill from JR. Got ourselves a game now at 13-12. Pressure's on Stout and McArthur to now play aggressor here. Kind of let JR and Swiss step up the court. Oh! Wow. That
Second man from the left, 12-14.
That's pretty good,
ball.
guys. Tough loss for my Philadelphia Eagles here. Now you have my fully undivided attention.
First game to Stout McArthur, 15-12. Match is 1 game to love for Stout McArthur.
All right, we're back here for the
Second
second game of the semifinal between James Stout, Greg McArthur, and Swiss and John Russell. Stout and McArthur pulled away at the end and took the first game. Let's see how this one starts off in the early stages here. Yesterday, John and Swiss were able to pull back a 2-love deficit to come away with a 5-game win, but I think it's going to be an uphill battle for these boys if they drop down 2-love. It's going to be a much tougher team to call back against than they saw last night. So, tough rally here from the start. Ooh, hell of a pickup there from JR. Good length. Stout can do so much just from a little flick of the wrist there. Long one here. Big rally to start off the second game. Both teams know that there really is a massive, massive, massive difference between 2-love lead and a 1-all even split. Ooh.
1-love.
Good hands there from James. A little out of position on his back foot, but chips in the nice little backhand drop. Has JR fully boxed out there. Oh. That's the
Two
second
love.
one in a few rallies that Greg is absolutely buried from high right wall. You just can't put it there on
3 love.
Greg's racket. And Stout saying that he won't be outdone there and doing the same on the other wall.
Side out. 1-3.
Oh, bad error there from Greg. Had an easy opportunity to put one away. But early 3-1 lead here for Stout McArthur. It's early in the second game, but I get the feeling that Swiss and JR are already feeling a pretty serious sense of urgency. It's got to be a stroke.
Stroke.
Bad
2-3.
defense there from James. Wish you could have that one back.
Second man from the left, 2-4. Side out.
JR's got to be a bit
5-2.
frustrated there. 5-2 lead. It's not a massive lead, but definitely gives the team in white a little bit of extra confidence. And there again, JR putting the ball right on Greg's racket there. You just can't do that with him. There are a few guys
6-2.
that, a lot of right wallers will just consistently put that cross court back out at you, and you can get away with that a little bit. But Greg's one of those guys. You put it there, and you're giving yourself a chance to. Ooh. Good answer there from JR. JR
right,
needs to get a
6-3.
few shots going to get some confidence, get a little momentum for his team. A little bit greedy there from James. Didn't need that.
Second from the right, 4-7. Out. 5-7 from the left.
Seems like we got a few guys here who are just trying to do a little bit too much with some shots early in the rallies. Once again,
6-7.
that's a ball it's there for James, and he knows he's got the open corner, but at least he's doing that with a lead and not trying to do that from behind.
7-all.
Nice little reverse there from JR. See if that helps get him going a little bit. Seems like JR is starting to find his spots a little bit better the last couple rallies here. Ooh.
Side out.
Unlucky.
8-7.
Almost vintage JR there, but just barely clips the top of the 10.
Nine, 7.
A couple giveaways there. Opening up a two-point lead here for Stout McArthur.
Yes, let. Left side, 9-7.
Greg.
Second from the right, 9-8.
He loves that shot, but that's a tough one to hit when you're fading away there, walking back to the back of the court. You really want to be going for that cross-court nick when you're stepping into the ball.
Side out, 9-all.
He's got that open, though. Just needs to find a spot. All right, well, we're here. 9-all, 1 love. First one to win 6 rallies, going to get this second game. And JR and Swiss are really got to be playing with a sense of urgency here. If I were them, I would really be pushing hard here. Good width there from Greg.
Second from the right, 9-10.
Early break goes right into JR's feet. That's a tough one to dig out for a right-handed right waller. Ooh. Great ball from Stout. Smart. He's got the
11-9.
Ball kicking out there. Momentum already going towards the side wall, and he just lets it follow it along for a dead reverse. Ooh. Back to back there. That one was a little trickier, a little harder.
9.
Waits and waits and waits for it, and cuts it around right off his back foot. Good to see James going for it here. He's got the hands to... Ooh, 3 in a row there. That one was dead.
13-9.
As I was just saying, he has the hands to take over and put in winner after winner in the front of the court, but sometimes he can be he can play it just a little bit too safe. Ooh, bad error from JR. Not the time for that.
14-9, game ball.
All right, well, 14-9 game ball. Chance to go up 2 love here. Ooh.
Second game to Stout McArthur, 15-9.
That's a 2 love lead for Stout McArthur. John Russell and Swiss were in the same spot yesterday, down 2 love. But something tells me it's going to be even harder today to dig this back than it was yesterday. See you in 90 seconds.
Time. Match is 2 games to love for Stout McArthur.
All right, well, we've got James Stout and Greg McArthur have opened themselves up a nice little 2-love lead here with a quick second game.
Clive Leach, please report.
Selfishly, I'd love to see this go to 5 and
okay.
Have
start of the 3rd game.
These two teams wear each other down for the finals tomorrow, but JR and Swiss are going to have to change something pretty quickly to change the direction of this one, because right now Greg and James are the ones dictating play. I think the first couple rallies are going to tell us a lot here. Solid pickup from JR. They needed that one. Yeah, we've already got a big rally coming out.
Side out.
Good work from JR in that rally. That very easily could have gone to Stout and McArthur, but a good pickup from JR and then a nice little finish. JR and Swiss are going to need to open up a lead for themselves pretty quickly here, or else it
pulls out. Second man from the
left. It's going to be tough for them to keep their heads held high.
Fault second serve. Yes, let.
A ball here.
1-all.
JR is just not quite sharp on that ball. That little trickle boast is a shot he loves to play and can be super effective, but right now he's hitting it with just a little too much air under it. Oh, he had James there. Just didn't quite straighten it out as well as he would have liked to. Nice. Oh, cheeky roll corner from James Stout.
Side out. 2-1.
Nice little hold and flick. Never feels good to have someone do that against you, especially not when you're down 2-love. Oh, he goes for it again. Swiss puts a nice lob over their head. Ooh.
Yes, slut. Right side 2-1.
Swiss narrowly escaped that. Love to see JR and Swiss try to mix things up a little bit more here. They've sort of been going at this 3/4 pace from the start, which you know, it's pretty natural for them, but at a certain point you got to start rethinking the strategy. Maybe you pick the pace up, or probably more likely for these guys really try to slow it down. Swiss is great at playing a really solid cross-court lob game and wearing people down that way. And ooh,
second man from the left.
Man, that's not a typical shot from Swiss, but he buries it like he's been hitting that since day one.
Side out.
They both shape up for it. Swiss puts a nice little winning drop in. Tight ball. Not
Second
JR's
man from the
best
left,
here. He
3
got
all.
caught trying to cover the front left corner, and Stout just barely chipped it over his head there.
Hand out. 4-3. 4-3.
Couple of lazy rallies here from JR and Swiss.
Second man from
That's
the
more
left.
like it. That's what these guys need.
4 all.
Swiss put in a couple of nice little winners here early in the third game, and that's definitely going to have to continue if these guys want to get themselves back in this one. But what happened there? Over the back wall?
On
Yep.
the right, 5-4.
Bad error there. Swiss had it was one of those ones that you could just power through to the back of the court and get a winner off of.
Hand out.
Got a
5
little
all.
little tricky there. Stout gifts it right back though. Got ourselves a 5-all tie. Good lob. Nice. Doing a better job here of getting James all the way to the back of the court. He's a tough one. It's hard to hit the ball through him. Gotta sometimes chip it up and lift it over James's head to just get him off of his spot there on the left wall. Ooh. Swiss almost buries it. Great lob there from Stout. See if we can finish this one. Solid rally here. Ooh, good pickup of a good reverse. Ooh, good dig. Got a good rally here. Good dig again. Wow, big finish there from Swiss. These guys really needed that one.
7-5.
All right, there's the JR we know and love.
8-5.
Burying a straight drop shot from the back of the court. Starting to get interesting now. A little momentum for the blue team here. And JR is certainly not the kind of guy. Ooh, you got to play that ball. You got it wide open. Is he going to get a stroke there?
9-5.
Gets the stroke. Could have gone either way.
9-5.
All right, nice little 4-point lead here. Let's see if blue team can keep it going or if Greg and James sort of pull this one back. Looks like these guys are starting to get a little momentum, starting to see the ball a little bit better. Ooh, that might be a stroke. Swiss going for it.
No let.
No let.
The ball rolled.
Woo. Interesting call. Let's see if he buried that.
10-5.
Interesting. Okay, well, clearly I don't know what I'm doing.
It was 9-5 from the right. 10-5.
Nice little 10-5 lead here. Nice length from JR. Getting his whole frame behind that one. All right, be interesting here to see if Stout and McArthur make a good push here, or sort of let this one go now that there's
Left
a
side,
big lead opened up.
12-5.
You gotta hope that if you're on Stout McArthur's side, you really like to see them make a solid push here. Don't just give up this game. You got these guys buried in a 2-0 hole. You really want to make them do all the work you can. No easy points. That's a nice little winner there from Greg.
From the right, 12-6.
Could use a few more of those, but probably for Greg and James, you really want to see them play out some rallies. Nice little redrop there from Stout off of a solid Russell reverse.
7-12.
JR and Swiss aren't out of the woods yet. Ooh, that's an opening. Great pickup from all of them. Good coverage from Swiss. Good awareness there. Would have been easy for him to just sit in the back of the court and watch those guys play out the rally up in the front, but he knows you got to stay up because that ball might end up on your racket, and when you're up in the front like that, you're always going to have a chance to put the rally away. Greg's given JR a few good looks here.
8-13.
Ooh, Swiss.
9-13.
You know he wants those two rallies back. Certainly seen bigger comebacks than this before, so while it should be pretty comfortable for JR and Swiss, it's easy to get a little tight in this situation. When you have a lead, give up a couple big ones. Ooh, Stout with a
right side, 10-13.
Great little cross-court nick there. Not an easy shot. Let's see if he can finish this. Lucky bounce there. Reset. Ooh. Tough rally here. James a little lazy. Would have loved to see James really get around on that and step into that straight drive.
14-10.
Instead he tried to flick it by and cut the sidewall. Gave JR a chance to just bury that one. Ooh, bad length.
Third game to JR Swiss, 15-10.
All right, and on we go.
Time.
All right, well, let's see if Team Russell Badan has
Stout McArthur lead the match 1 game to, or 2 games to 1.
a little more magic in the tank after
Fourth
their
game.
2-love comeback last night.
Love all.
They pulled back the 3rd game here.
Ball's down. 1 love.
Again, beginning of the game here, it's going to tell a lot about the future of this match. You don't want to get caught being lazy and hitting a few dumb shots early in a game. That's the sort of thing that can put you down in a 3-4 point hole that's just hard to come back from.
Right side, 2 love.
The new ball.
Ooh. Smart ball to put it up the wall there from Swiss. Didn't get the winner, but it was pretty close.
From the left, 3 love.
So far, this is exactly the start that the blue team would have liked, but
Handout.
Stout helps to
1-3.
narrow the gap there with a great little backhand drop. He's hit a few of those today. Oftentimes, the lefties on the left wall have a little bit of trouble on their backhand, but Stout certainly is not one of them. Ooh. That's good width from Swiss. Blue team's applying some good pressure here. Ooh, that's great width from Stout. Swiss with a hell of a pickup. Good rally here. It's going to be a big one. Let's see who takes this one. Oh, great little framer there. Ooh. Swiss cuts it just a little bit too tight.
Left side,
the top of the
2-3. 2-3. 2-3.
2-3.
Ooh, great spot there.
3-all.
Good lesson for all the right wallers out there. You got to mix up your width, and that one that falls on the back right hip of the left waller, from time to time can do a ton of damage and get you some really easy free rallies. Earlier today, Clarke was doing a great job on the other side of really jamming me on the right wall and putting it
left side
on my back hip. It's
3-4.
It's kind of a disorienting shot that can get someone off of their spot and just rethinking their whole movement pattern. Nice reverse there from Swiss. Swiss has really been the one on the blue team being the aggressor this time. Usually you expect JR to be the one with the higher winner count, but Swiss has been doing a good job, especially in the last game and a half, taking it in and stepping up on some openings. Good width there from James.
Second man from the left, 5-4.
That's a tough one for Swiss to try to cover. Almost want to see him
5-4.
Let that go to give JR a little bit of a chance in the back of the court, but overall just a great width from Stout. Stout's finding nice spots, good width right now on his cross courts. Not overhitting it, hitting it down instead of just straight across. Oof.
Yes, let from the left, 5-4.
Good for you.
It's been a while since Greg has really had an open ball on his racket. Starting to wonder if Greg's feeling a little bit iced here.
Let 5-4.
He's the sort of guy who can get really hot with that ball up in the right. Ooh, getting some good wood there. Yeah, we're starting to, ooh, tricky little bounce there. That'll be a let.
5-4.
James is very happy that JR's not playing that ball. I think his wife Tina's even happier. Got him extended now. Good job by Swiss to let that ball go. For sure. Ooh,
Yes,
good work there.
5-4.
Smart text coming through from the good old Bobby Burns. Couldn't be any more right that Team Blue has really started to
Hand out.
isolate James Stout on the left wall. Not really giving Greg any good looks here. Trying to put all those tough balls on Stout's racket. It's going to be interesting to see if the white team can figure out a way to get Greg some open looks and open things up here. Seeing a lot of cross-court game from between Stout and Swiss here, and for the last game and a half, Swiss has been the one winning that. Good pace from Greg here in the third game, but he's not really hitting the ball anywhere. Most of his balls that he's been winding up on have kind of been a little bit wild and a little high. You'd like to see him, if he has to, just take a little bit of pace off of it. And just as I say that, he proves me wrong by absolutely slotting a perfect
6-5
cross-court width into the nick right at JR's feet. Got to assume after that one, Blue is going to tighten up and say no more balls for Greg McArthur here. Good length from James, and a smart ball with pace right at Swiss's left foot. Jams him and gets the easy winner. Goes right back at it, almost gets it again. Ooh. Narrowly misses the nick there. Oh, Swiss with another one. Hit that earlier. Again, not a shot that we're used to seeing from Swiss that often, but he's hitting that like Clive Leach out there. Ooh.
Side out.
James was on that, but low percentage volley drop off of some solid pace from Swiss ties this one up. We got a real game here. There was a while there after the second game where it was going to be interesting. Kind of felt like JR and Swiss might not have the juice to pull things even like they did last night, but they're fighting tough here in this fourth game.
7-all.
Woo. That is
8-7.
That's just JR's bread and butter there. If you're the team in white, you definitely don't want to see that, because if he starts getting that going, he can take over a game. Doesn't matter who he's playing.
Second man from the right, 8-all.
But James right back at it, evens it up with a straight kill in the front. Team Blue is applying some good pressure to Stout here. Good ball up the middle from JR. Ooh. Stout had an open chance there, but tried to carve one in a little too tight. Big rally here. Good lob from Swiss. You'd like to see, there it is. You'd like to see Stout let a few more of these balls go through to Greg and stay up in the front of the court instead of getting himself all the way to the back. Oh, great ball. Great ball.
Right side, 10-8.
That is one that every right waller should have in their arsenal. All right, well, Team Blue is now the one who have become the aggressor. White needs to find a way to open up this court just a little bit better.
Hand out.
Jared narrowly misses a cross-court nick there. Greg was pretty far out of position, wasn't going to have a chance on it. Great ball. Ooh, JR barely misses it. Swiss down, has no racket, but still recovers. Back at it. Point reset. Oh, you can't give him that. A little lucky to find the nick there, but you just can't.
What's that?
Can't give JR that opening. They got away with it a few more times than is usual in the first two games, but you keep giving JR that look, and he's gonna find it more often than not.
Second man, 9-11. Stout, 9-11. 9-11. From the left side. 9-11. No. It's your point. It's your point. 9-11.
Good finish there from Greg. They need that.
10-11.
Greg hasn't had many on his racket there, but at a certain point he's going to have to start playing a little bit more aggressive off of shots like that. It may not be the perfect neat ball that he wants, but it's a good enough look that he should be going for it. Good width. Oh, wide open in the front left, James. But a good enough lob to win the point anyway.
11 all. Down. 12-11.
Big rally here. Huge for Stout McArthur to pull ahead and be at a 12-11 lead here. You know, you sort of had the feeling for most of this game that, ooh, almost catches a dead nick there. And then almost catches his partner with the ball. Barely. Good pickup from Swiss. He's getting by. Man, this is a massive rally here.
Yes, right side, 12-11. James, 12-11.
I've had the feeling for most of this game that the blue team has been the aggressors, but here we are at 12-11, white in the lead, and it seems like the tide is starting to turn a little bit here. Ooh. This guy's got to be careful. A few of these balls in the front of the court they're going lazy with, but JR certainly wasn't floating that one as he buries a straight kill in the front right corner from the back left. Not sure there's anyone better from the back left of the court at finishing
Ball's
balls
good.
than
Hand out.
Mr. Russell.
12 all. Yes, slat. 12 all.
Got a winner from Swiss.
13-12.
Man, some big squash here from Swiss in the last game and a half. Really stepping up. I'll mention it again, but it's been a while since we've seen Greg get a good look that he can really tee off on and attack the front of the court. We've been seeing him pound length to the back, but he's just got too much game to be purely playing a deep ball type game. Ooh, James.
Ball's down.
He has it open. He has JR all the way back,
14-12
but
game ball.
a little lazy with his feet there. And here we go. Game ball, chance to even it up. Good recovery there. Good finish. Good finish.
Left side, second man, 14-13.
can do that. Smart there for JR. Don't give Greg a lob serve that he can tee off on. Ooh, Swiss has been hitting that all day, but
side out.
Here we are.
14
game
all,
ball, match ball. Seemed like the game was about to be over, and two little shots later, we're at match ball. Doesn't get bigger than this.
Yes, slut. 14 all, match ball.
Ooh. Certainly had Greg off his back foot there. Let's see how many times Greg gets to hit the ball in this rally. Team Blue sticks to their strategy, or if... Ooh, that one's there. Pace is picked up considerably. Oh. Getting away with a few. Oh, that's a great length. Good pickup from James. Oh, Stout. Well, they're trying to apply the pressure on Stout the last game and a half, and
match
comes up huge when he needs it most.
3-1.
See all you guys tomorrow night at 6 p.m. We'll have myself, Chris Callis, and Monik against James and Greg McArthur. Should be a fun one.